This is part 4 of the story of the day a man tried to kill me and the supernatural events that occurred that saved me. Trigger warning for violence. I'm on the passenger side of the car when I realize that Alan is suddenly right behind me. I don't even know how it happened. He grabs me by my hair and yanks me backward into him. Then he bashes my face down into the car trunk 1, 2, 3 times. I had instinctively put my arms in front of my face to protect myself. He pulls me up and turns my head so that we're facing each other. He looks at me for a moment, and then he bashes my face into the trunk again 3 times. Again, I put my arms up to protect myself. He pulls me back up and twists my head so we're looking at each other again. He lets go of my hair and grabs my shoulders and brings me closer. We look at each other for a moment, and then I think I know what's going on. My face is blank. There is no expression of fear or pain on it. This is because when I was a child, my father used to play these sadistic games with me. And during these games, I taught myself not to show any emotion. During these games, I had discovered that my father was looking for a reaction out of me. So, I deprived him of that reaction. Alan was not getting the reaction he was looking for. He was not getting a reaction at all. With his hand still clasped around my shoulder, he bashes me against the car 3 times. I am aware that my head is snapping back each time I hit the car, and so I make a mental note that if he does this again, I need to try to step to the side so I'm closer to the trunk and not the back door. He pulls me close again, face to face. I see the confusion, but then he smiles. He releases me, takes a step back, and just as I wonder what the hell he's doing, he punches me in the stomach. All the air is knocked out of me. I double over and I go to the ground. I hear him yell, "Yeah, there it is." He then lifts me by the hair of my head, brings me to his face again. He smiles real big and punches me in the stomach again. I go back to the ground. I'm still on the ground when I see his feet walking away. This is the point where I'm worried that he's grabbing a weapon, but I'm too winded to move. Then he's suddenly there again. I'm scared because I'm thinking this is it. He grabs me by the collar of my jacket, lifts me up, brings me face to face again. He just smiles and says, "Well, that was way too easy. Let's try this again." He just throws me away from him. I land on my back, knocking all the air out of me again. I roll over to my side. I'm just trying to breathe. And I say to myself, "This sucks." And an inner voice says, "I know, just concentrate on breathing." I nod my head. I think I may be crazy, but it sure is nice not to be alone right now. After I catch my breath, I stand up. I can see Alan standing by the car. I sweep the hair out of my face. I straighten my clothes. I brush myself off. Now, this might have come across as me being a badass, but I was really just stalling. I felt that every moment that I was still alive was a good moment. Since he is standing by the passenger side door now, I slowly walk over to the driver's side door. We are now standing at opposite side doors again, looking at each other over the roof of my car.